So this is getting very, very strange. Recently, there was a really strange crash that just occurred over the Reagan airport, and the details right now are still very murky. But I'm going to give you a few opinionated pieces. This isn't fact, so I'm only just kind of just trying to assess what really happened here. But President Trump does post on Truth Social. This is strange, and this was last night at 12:21 a.m. when this article came out, and it was a little earlier. So it just was a developing event. But it says on Truth Social here that after midnight Wednesday, the collision near the Reagan National Airport between the Army helicopter and a PSA American Airlines passenger plane. And if you watch the video, I'm going to show you the video. It's very weird. It's like it flew into the aircraft intentionally. You can see this little blip right here moving towards this larger beam of light, which is the airplane, and boom. Okay, so there has been some audio released from the control tower where they're informing the aircraft that the helicopter won't move. It's just on the way. It's not moving. So they were trying to divert. I guess they weren't able to produce any kind of evasive maneuvers quick enough to get out of the helicopter's path. And it's alarming to see that happen. This, by the way, over the Reagan Airport, is extremely restricted airspace and very secure airspace. So, and by the way, this was a military helicopter now, Black Hawk, and the same ones that they used when they search for illegals. So I almost wonder how this is going to play out so far as in a narrative when that's how that goes together. But back in I don't know September 11th when the 9/11 thing happened, there was an article released about autonomous Black Hawk helicopters where they could run these things remotely, remote controlled. And it's not too far fetched considering the technology in a Black Hawk helicopter that these things can be remote controlled. I mean, far as like any kind of self-driving technology wouldn't be hard at all. It's not necessarily driving itself. There's to be somebody controlling it via the electronic devices, which we know that the controls aren't directly connected to the rudders and the engine. Are all connected via wires and sensors and actuators and servos, which are all messages relative to the controls that are given to it. So all you'd have to do would be just override that and actually utilize remote control technology. And it just this is on the precipice or the heels of Trump getting rid of DEI and different things, and immediately our mainstream media is trying to blame this on Trump and Elon Musk for removing DEI, but it's just the circumstances of how this thing just flies directly into a well-lit airplane. There's some articles going around on Twitter that the helicopter was blacked out, but you can clearly see that the helicopter had some flashing marker lights on it, so it wasn't blacked out, in my opinion. I think that some of these articles that you're going to see fly up on Twitter are going to be there to kind of thwart and misinform you. And that's typical of things like this because independent content creators need to be delegitimized as much as possible. But just in my opinion alone, the circumstances of this collision are very suspicious and almost seem like it was directed towards that aircraft to create some kind of necessary implementation of some narrative. And I don't know. In the comment sections, let me know what you think. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share. And y'all have a wonderful rest of the day.